Greetings and salutations. My name is Skipper the 14th, and welcome back to another episode of the Test of Time series. In the last episode, we finally did some military action, took out India, somewhat historically as England. And in this episode, we are going to strike against the Inca because they're just, the person who's like next closest. um, so without further ado, I think we will do this. Picture. Yeah, alright. Again, just making sure we didn't have any active deals going on. And we will should go ahead and somewhat close by for after the war. Go. Yeah, see, with just that cathedral, all these citizens are like, fine. Not in open revolt. Yeah. Pichu Pichu. Our guy's got warriors running around. I'll swoop on up here to grab all those furs. Those will help with local happiness, and also give us access to a luxury for everyone back home as well. Um, Change this to a harbor and connect city up to the trade network. Like I said, last episode, kind of reinforce what we lose attacking the Inca, and also have a little extra to take out either Arabia or Ottomans, whoever's next. Nope. Gives us the furs. The fur gives us a little extra happiness. We don't need as many entertainers. Actually, I think I should either Tiwanaku or Cusco so we can get that incense for the same reason. Go. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, mausoleum. Here we go. That's a nice wonder. In my mod, what it does is it functions similarly to how it does in Civ 6, where it just gives extra yields to coastal tiles. Best mausoleum city I've ever seen, but like in that regard, it's still decent. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been like one coastal tile in the whole city. Settlers over here to fill in kind of some of the gaps we've got. Oh, that city's not actually coastal. Alright, we can't bombard it. At least I don't think we can. Range on this. Yeah, range is only one, so we can only bombard cities that are like directly coastal. Nope. We still don't have the instance. We'll probably have to take Tiwanaku for that then. Yes. Alright. Swoops right on in there. This is the big advantage of mounted units in general, is they move, quite fast, so you can take a lot of cities in one turn if they're able to just get to those cities. I kept meaning to check, like how close we are to nation victory. We need 66% of world area. We have 54%. We need 66% of world population. We have 70. So we already have the pop needs. We just need more land. And I don't know. I don't think just taking the Inca will be enough to get us there. Another factor to why wars are a lot easier now than they were in the last series that I totally forgot to mention is that I switched off of playing on accelerated production. For some reason that like gives the AI so many more units than they would they do on without it. Facing far smaller garrisons wars than were when we were playing as Rome. Even though we're, in the industrial era and we have cavalry, SARS basically, hussars, however you pronounce it. The city's already been. Oh. Ah, okay. Guess we're just moving on to the next turn. Yeah, someone built the Sistine, so I dump all those hammers, those shields into Newtons instead. Because there's artillery bombardment, even though it's ship and not an artillery unit. Like not a siege unit, that is. There we go. I believe that's all she wrote for the Inca. If I'm not mistaken. No, they have some colonies somewhere. Where are they? Oh, that's right. This city. That should be the end of the Inca. Where are you? You don't have a harbor. That's why you're not working the coastal tiles. There we go. That's the end of the Inca. That puts us at 57. So if we get these border pops, that might be enough to get us the win. See once the borders pop. I'm gonna hold off on any more military action a little bit. See if we can just like put out a few of these tiles and then get the victory. 8. We might need to take some Arabian cities, but again, we'll see. So, 58%. I don't think any remaining border pops are gonna quite get us to 66%. So we probably will go in against Libya. Realize this was building Neil's workshop. Gotta pay closer attention to what my cities are even doing. Magellan's Voyage is fine. That gives 2 movement to naval units. Copernicus might actually be the last episode. I hadn't planned on this being the last episode. I thought we would have like more to go, but we're already very close to the conditions and need a little bit more land. It's like we already had so much. But look at the mini map. Makes sense. Knew the mumbles. That brings us up to 60. Even if we do need to take Arabian cities to get the last 6%, we probably don't need to take that much. Even if we do need to take a lot, it's not a big deal. We have a pretty powerful army that is at little to no resistance so far. So I think we'll be fine. So we need to have all of our working moves be optimal by now. We're basically going to win anyway. Scoot your boots on over here, and got Magellans, so we're gonna lose a lot of hammers here, shields here, but that's my fault for not paying attention to what that stupid city was doing in the first place. It's a nice building, I wonder. So, whatever. Grab ivory. Fine. Our military is this swordsman. Nice. Rough time of it. Everybody over to need a harbor, because you don't have one somehow. Everybody over to factories. Didn't already notice that was what I was doing. Nothing else will keep them busy. Galleons are in place. We'll strike. I only told the empty one to go over here. Oh, that's annoying. Right. Will declare what will most likely be our final war. Making sure did in fact unload everybody. I think since this will most certainly be our last war, I will bring the battle animations back. Battles, yeah. I love how that spearman put up more of a fight than the musketman. The arquebusier, they called it. So it's 60, alright. Bert. He won. Right. Go. Let's see. Capital and Leo's workshop. So now if we need to upgrade a whole bunch of units, we can do it for cheaper. And 62. Yeah, we might need to take out all of Arabia to get to 66. Very good. mountain. Nice. Excellent. So that guy ran away. Ooh, Sansu. Sansu said that little more about than you do, pal, because he invented it. Let's see back so it doesn't necessarily count against us in the land percentage factor. Ears are fierce. Ears are definitely your judgment. Say that is, 301. I got back 64. Alright, we are very close. Still. Wealth. So close. It doesn't really matter what we build in our cities at this point. Well, these culture pops might actually push us over the edge because the land percentage does take into account postal tiles, I believe. Looks like it didn't, but and like looks like it didn't push us over. I mean, but I don't know if it counts like the sea tiles, but it does count some like water tiles. So not need to. Nope. 65. Almost. Just, like one more city, basically. Maybe two. Oh, and there we go. Those last two border pops were enough. All right, so that is the game. Looking at the minimap, you can certainly see that we did control quite a majority of the land on this map. That was a lot of fun. I got Shaz and all these other classes just paused. They certainly did. Um, yeah, so that was a lot easier conquest-wise than the last game was. Probably because we were using stronger units. We were using knights and cavalry over legions, but also because we were not playing on accelerated production, so the AI didn't, have the boost to crank out a bajillion defending units. They only had like 2 or 3 in each city this time instead of like the 6 or 10 they had in the Rome game. Um, and it's fun to you know you know explore and ship troops and settlers and workers around. Yeah, you guys can stop talking at me. Um, and what else was I saying? I've already completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, so first I wanted to do the heavy water game because we were England and England was traditionally very naval focused. Of course, we ended up not actually doing any naval warfare. Like I don't think the AI had like any ships. They don't necessarily build a lot of ships, so having a big navy yourself really isn't all that important. At least not until like the AI gets like planes, then you will want some ships to kind of defend your transports against bombers and fighters and such. But yeah, so shame we didn't get to see the Man of War do much except bombard cities. It'd been cool to see it actually fight a naval unit, but like I said, we didn't run into any. Um, and yeah, um, was that was a lot of fun. Not nowhere near as frustrating as the room was at points, and we also cleaned it up a lot quicker. We took a lot less time. Part of that was I had the battles turned off, so we didn't watch every single battle happen, and also the battles there were fewer battles in general because we weren't fighting quite as many defenders. But all that aside, that is England's tenure in Civ 3 done. So in the next episode, we will start playing as Civ 3, not playing as England in Civ 4. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I think it will be a lot of fun. And yeah, so if you liked what you saw, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Doing all those things tells the magical YouTube algorithm gods that you like what I do and you want more people to see it. And the more people that see my stuff, the closer I get to being able to do this full time. And as always, be good, stay safe. I'll see you all next time.